What's up, guys? It's your boy Joe. So the Baltimore Ravens take on the Browns less than 24 hours. Now, I didn't do a hate week this week, but I kind of made up my mind this year that I wasn't going to do a hate week for every single team that you really don't need a hate week for. Typically, the past 4 or 5 years, I've done a hate week for every team, including the Lions when they were a terrible franchise. People even criticized me for that. So I've decided this year that I wasn't going to do hate weeks for teams that really don't need a hate week. You see what I'm saying? Don't have to explain myself, but just to let you know why I haven't been on here for a week. My other colleagues did do hate weeks, and I do give them a shout out. But for me, it's not. I'm too busy. It's not really worth my time right now. Do I hate the Browns? For an organization that thinks that they're somebody, for an organization that had a small winning streak, that thought they were gonna rise in this division, there's not really much hate. There's just feeling sorry for that fan base. Pathetic ass clowns who continue to hate on the Ravens and what this organization has done. Other than that, do I hate them? Not really. This week, I could care less. They got Jason Campbell. Everybody's shaking in their fucking boots. This could be a trap game, and the Ravens could lose. The Ravens are not going to lose to this piece of shit organization. I don't give a fuck if we scored 2 points on a safety. We're not going to lose. Okay? I'm not trying to sound overconfident, but you can never overlook anybody, but I'm just saying. What are their threats? They got Jason Campbell. This is like their 15th quarterback in a day? 1,500 in about 2 years? I mean, really? You guys are a terrible organization. Terrible. I expected more out of you than the fucking Bungles. Well, we'll take care of them next week. Oh, that's gonna be a fun hate week. Not many Bungles fans on here, but we're gonna get their asses. Anyway, the Browns, they got Jason Campbell. They think they're somebody special now. Look, he's not doing nothing against this defense. This defense has been playing great. The only thing I have a problem with the defense is 2 things. They need to start getting more turnovers, and they need to start playing better at the end. And I know it's hard when the offense is on the field for 5 seconds and you're back on the field, but you need to play better at the end. And I want to see more turnovers. We got a lot of players on this team. Matt Elam has the possibility of being the next Ed Reed. Jimmy's been playing better. I want to see more out of the front seven. I want to see more forced fumbles. We know for a fact that Canty, Dumerville, Smith, they can force the fumbles. I want to see that. We know Suggs can do it. I want to see that. Can't get too much out of them, but we want to see. You see what I'm saying? So I think the defense will do fine. I think they have the ability to pretty much shut down whatever Jason. They shut down last time they played Brandon Whedon. So there's no doubt in my mind they can shut down Jason Campbell and whatever he believes their offense is capable of doing. Ravens defense got this. They can shut down Jason Campbell. They can shut down that offense passing wise. Because they're going to make them force to throw the ball anyway. The run game, they lost Trent Richardson. They gave Trent Richardson to the Colts, man. One of the biggest mistakes I think they made. They lost an incredible red zone threat, an incredible threat that would even threaten this Baltimore team. We've seen that weeks past. So I think that losing Trent Richardson definitely going to hurt the Cleveland Browns offensively. It did hurt them in the running game. And offensively, force Jason Campbell to throw the ball and shut that down, and you got them. You shut the Browns down offensively, you got them. Defensively, the Baltimore Ravens against their defense, Ravens offense, you need to get some shit going, man. Everybody's talking about Flacco and the receivers. I don't think Flacco or the receivers are a problem. Look, we're not the Broncos. We're not the Patriots. We're not a pass-happy team. We shouldn't try to be one. We're never going to be one. We're not a pass-happy team. We're a run-first team. But guess what? Everybody's talking about the receivers and Joe. Let me explain this to you. To pass the ball well in any situation, you got to run the ball well and protect it well. The Ravens weren't doing that at all. I think one of the biggest problems is the center. I don't think Geno's taking the responsibility like he should. We lost Osemele, possibly out for a year. He's out for this week, possibly out for a year. Lost him for the season. Shipley came in and took his place. You traded away McKinney. You brought Eugene in from Jacksonville. There was some shifts going on, and I think the offensive line will get adjusted. I think they don't get totally adjusted this year, which could be a problem, but I think they get adjusted, and they're adjusting as time goes along. Everybody's trying to step up their best. The run game, though. The run game definitely needs to get better. They brought in Bernard Scott. Ray Rice, he came out with this thing, apparently his injury was worse than he was letting on. No excuses, bro. We want to see better out of you. We want to see better out of Bernard Pierce. And then, bring in Bernard Scott. Run the ball, man, because you were, 3 yards to carry, something like that. We want to see a better run game. Do we see it this week? I think it improves. I think the offense, I've said it since the bye week started. I've said it since they wanted that bye week, that this offense improves dramatically after the bye. Not by adding a elite receiver, not by changing quarterbacks, not by trading Joe away and starting Tyrod Taylor like some people wanted to see. No, no, no. This run game got a scolding from the coach, the running backs coach, from John Harbaugh. They said the offensive coordinator, Cardwell, I don't know. I mean, his play calling is getting a little bit, it's getting like Cam's was, except, Cam, it took like a couple years. It's taken him about a year to get, just slack off a little bit, which we don't want to see, man. We took Cam shit for many years. We're not going to take your shit for about a year. I don't like how the offensive coordinator's operating right now, but I'm not going to blame him. I'm really not. I want to see things mixed up on the offense, mixed up with the running game, We're throwing the same plays out time and time again. When the run game gets a little fire under them, it's like it's the same plays 4 or 5 times. They figure it out within a fucking quarter, and the next quarter you're done. So definitely need to get some more diverse situations going on. Mix it up a little mix match. You know what I'm saying? Mixed situations going up. And I think the run game does fine. I really think some fire catches under them. I think they've got a little fucking talking to, and hey, straighten the fuck up. Same with the offensive line. The receivers, look, they're not great. They need to, work a little bit better. But I think that Flacco's receivers, they work out fine if we can get that run game going and that offensive line working. And defensively, like I said, I don't see a problem with this. They got rid of Michael Huff. They got rid of Spears. Spears was always injured. Huff wasn't really doing shit. I mean, we got him. We thought we had a fucking magic 8-ball under us, and he turned out to be nothing. He just slacked off incredibly. He couldn't tackle. Wasn't good in coverage, so he's bye-byes now. But I think if the Ravens go into the Browns game, the Bengals, the Lions, the Bears, whatever, and score 70 points a game, I don't see us being an elite offense all of a sudden, but I think we get to where we want to be, where we're not just scoring 15, 16, 17, 18 points a fucking game. You see what I'm saying? So I think the Ravens, I think they catch some fire. I really do believe that, and I've said that before anybody else even came out and opened their mouth about it. We beat the Browns. We get back on track in this division. We got the Bengals, and if we can get those motherfuckers around the throat, because I'm so tired of hearing about them. Look, Seattle, 49ers, Broncos, surprisingly not the Chiefs. Now the Colts. You're hearing about these teams being Super Bowl contenders, and I agree with some. I don't agree with all of them. Tired of hearing about that shit every time you turn on NFL Network or talking about these fucking same teams over again. I'm not a Chiefs fan, but I feel sorry for these guys. I mean, you hardly ever hear about them. All you hear is criticism. You hear nothing about a team that I think will be in the Super Bowl this year, and that's the Saints. I don't know. But anyway, so I'm tired of hearing about the fucking Bengals. Now it's all about the Bengals. Bengals and this in the Super Bowl. The fucking Cincinnati Bengals will reach the Super Bowl when I'm dead in my coffin in the next 80 years. That's when they might see a Super Bowl. And even after that, I kind of wonder about it. The Bengals are still the Bengals. I don't care what Andy Dalton's doing. They lost a humongous piece of their defense. And I'm telling you right now, they're falling back down to earth. Who the fuck have they beaten besides maybe the Patriots? That's what I want to know. It's your boy Joe. Anyway, Browns, like I said, I'm not looking overconfident on this game. I'm not trying to be overconfident, but I think the Ravens got it. I'm pretty sure the Ravens got it. I know the Ravens got it. We're going into Cleveland, into the so-called dog pound, the puppy pound, and we're taking care of business against Cleveland. Straight up, that's how we're doing it. It's your boy Joe. Be more Ravens online. Peace out, guys.